The Chicago Bears are entering a new chapter in their franchise's journey, with fresh leadership, a highly anticipated rookie quarterback, and returning young talent all converging to redefine expectations for 2025. Among the many storylines developing at Halas Hall, one name has begun to stand out, not just among fans, but inside the building: Rome Odunze. New head coach Ben Johnson, widely regarded for his innovative offensive approach, has quickly identified Odunze as one of the team's most promising talents. With organized team activities (OTAS) now underway, players have been actively working with the new coaching staff for weeks. Some even arrived at team facilities well before the official April 7th start date for the off-season program, underlining the level of commitment across the board. Johnson, who took over the head coaching duties in January, had ample time to assess his new roster. His early impressions of Odunze have been overwhelmingly positive. The second-year receiver has been drawing praise not just for his physical talent, but for his approach to learning the system, his discipline in drills, and his emerging leadership presence. "For a second-year guy, you expect a bit more inconsistency," said Johnson during a recent media session, "but the way he approaches meetings, walkthroughs, on-field work, it's like he's a seasoned pro." That sort of evaluation doesn't come lightly from a coach known for his exacting standards. It's a significant endorsement for a player still early in his NFL development. Odunze's work ethic has particularly stood out. He's been putting in extra hours to master the playbook and to fine-tune his chemistry with rookie quarterback Caleb Williams, who is expected to become the face of the franchise. The two have reportedly formed a strong bond, one that began even before the draft. Both were seen flying together on the way to the draft, sharing not just a destination, but a growing partnership that the Bears hope will anchor their offense for years. As the Bears prepare for the 2025 season, Odunze's role is expected to expand significantly. With the departure of veteran receiver Keenan Allen and the arrival of rookie standout Luther Burden, the receiver hierarchy is shifting. DJ Moore remains the top target, but Odunze is now firmly slotted as the team's number one. 2 receiver, a major jump in responsibility and opportunity. Last season, Odunze finished 3rd on the team in targets, receptions, and receiving yards. A solid rookie campaign, especially considering some of the challenges in quarterback play and scheme consistency. According to data from ESPN's Ben Solak, Odunze was the intended target on 37 overthrown or underthrown passes, a statistic that speaks volumes about the potential still untapped in his rookie year. Odunze's emergence as a key offensive weapon for the Bears shouldn't come as a surprise to those who followed his college career. The groundwork for his success was laid during his years at the University of Washington, where he displayed an intense commitment to improving every aspect of his game. Back in 2022, Odunze led the Pac-12 in receiving yards, earning first-team All-Pac-12 honors with 75 catches, 1,145 yards, and 8 touchdowns. But rather than rest on his accomplishments, he set out to elevate his game even further. Driven by an internal hunger to be not just good, but great, Odunze embarked on an aggressive off-season regimen aimed at increasing both strength and agility. According to Ron McKeefery, Washington's head strength and conditioning coach, Odunze added 14 pounds of lean muscle mass going into the 2023 season. The process wasn't haphazard. Odunze worked closely with the team's director of football performance nutrition, Ali Vandenberge, undergoing DEXA scans to monitor his body composition and ensure the weight gain improved, rather than hindered, his athleticism. "He was very disciplined in the process," said McKeefery. "Everything was done with precision. He was constantly checking in, making sure the mass was lean, not just bulk." Odunze himself echoed those sentiments. "I was just buying into the program," he said at the time. "Every weight I lifted, I believed in it. I wasn't just going through the motions, I wanted to get stronger in a way that translated onto the field. The results were remarkable. By the time the 2023 college season began, Odun had transformed physically and mentally. Weight: 201 pounds, 215 pounds. Bench press: 265 pounds, 285 pounds. Squat: 405 pounds, 430 pounds. 40-yard dash: 4.50 seconds, 4.34 seconds. Vertical jump: +2 inches. Broad jump: +4 inches. He managed to add weight, power, and explosiveness, a rare feat that allowed him to become an even more dangerous threat, and it showed in his final collegiate season: 93 catches, 1,640 yards, and 13 touchdowns, a massive jump from his already impressive 2022 numbers. Odun didn't just impress on paper. According to his college coaches, his presence had a ripple effect in the locker room. He was the kind of player who trained with relentless focus and inspired others to do the same. "He's a competitor," said McKeefery. "He trained his tail off and brought people with him. That's what makes him special. He's a unifier. He raises the standard." That leadership quality may be even more valuable than his physical attributes. In a Bears locker room that has seen its share of inconsistency and rebuilding, having a figure like Odun, a young player with high standards and a team-first mentality, could prove invaluable in reshaping the team culture. As the Bears look to 2025, there's real optimism about the role Odun can play in the offense, particularly under the guidance of Ben Johnson. Known for crafting dynamic offenses, Johnson has hinted that Odun's route tree will be significantly expanded this year. That means more diverse alignments, more complex route combinations, and more opportunities to create mismatches. With DJ Moore still commanding the top cornerbacks and Luther Burden working into the system, Odun could find himself in favorable situations to exploit defenses. The added muscle, speed, and understanding of route nuances will allow him to take full advantage. However, this offseason hasn't been entirely without setbacks. Luther Burden, the exciting rookie receiver, has already dealt with a soft tissue injury during OTA practices. Early indications suggest it may have resulted from a fall onto the ball during a play. Thankfully, it doesn't appear to be serious. Still, the injury emphasizes why having Odun healthy and fully up to speed is so crucial. There's also the development of the quarterback-receiver relationship to consider. Caleb Williams and Odun have been building chemistry, both on and off the field. From off-season workouts to shared travel during the pre-draft process, the two appear to be forming the kind of bond that often defines elite quarterback-receiver tandems. In Johnson's system, timing, trust, and anticipation are critical. Odun's high football IQ and ability to process complex play designs make him a strong candidate to thrive. Johnson has already praised the receiver's ability to digest large volumes of playbook material, and assistant coaches have echoed the sentiment. "Coach Randall L. and Coach Picasso are doing a great job with him," said Johnson. "He's absorbing everything we throw at him, and I think we're going to see a lot of growth." This growth isn't just theoretical. It's being tracked through drills, walkthroughs, and competitive reps. What's becoming evident is that Odun is transitioning from a promising prospect into a legitimate cornerstone of the offense. Looking ahead, it's not far-fetched to imagine a scenario where Odun challenges DJ Moore for WR1 status in Chicago. If his trajectory continues upward, and if his chemistry with Williams sharpens over the summer, Odun could be on the verge of a breakout campaign that redefines his place in the league. Even during the NFL Combine, a process that many top receivers opted to skip, Odun insisted on participating. He wanted to prove to teams and to himself that he belonged among the league's elite. One moment in particular stood out. During the three-cone drill, he continued running the course even after the lights at Lucas Oil Stadium began to dim and the equipment was being packed away. He wasn't chasing a time. He was chasing perfection. That's who Rome Odunze is. And that's exactly the kind of mindset the Chicago Bears need as they build toward a new identity.